Hey guys, it's a late night session, special edition with Picking with Poppy, UFC and NBA. I normally do NBA, but today gonna show some love for UFC. It's a great card on UFC to 283. And yesterday I went 3-1 yesterday in my picks. We cashed bling bling and that Poppy special. Um plus 7.5, 7. You guys cashed. And it was a great day for us. We did 75%, which is amazing. And I know you guys look at other sports cappers. They do late night sessions like me. They charge you like $4 a month. It depends on each capper. We're not charging nothing right here. It's all free for you guys. It's all what I'm thinking. You guys all do with your own money. I'm not telling you guys to do my picks. It's if you could do it. Just bet responsibly and be responsible. So we're gonna go on to the first game. It's an early game. The Boston Celtics against the Toronto Raptors. The line opened up at, I believe I saw that line it was at. Let's check. It was like 3.5, I believe. 3.5. It was actually 4. Now it went all down to 1. This game, I'm really liking the Raptors. Um, it's plus 1.5. They're 14-11 at home, and Boston's gonna go travel, all the hectic, think they're gonna be tired. And Jason Tatum's out, which is bad news. That's why I'm really loving the Raptors. And we're gonna cash, guys, on the Raptors. Dalun Bonton's out. It really don't matter. Um, the Celtics are on a 5-game winning streak, and the Raptors are on a 2-game losing streak. And I believe they're gonna win at home because the ones that they lost, it was on the road. So yeah, it's the only way right here. Um, Celtics are favorite, the best team in the East, and Raptors are gonna show at home. They play a whole different level at home, as their numbers say. Numbers, like I told you guys, numbers don't lie. 14-11 is a really good home record, but the Celtics are 16 wins and 7 losses at home. So that's gonna be a great game. We'll go on to the next game, guys. It's gonna be a great one too. Houston Rockets plus 8.5 versus the Minnesota Timberwolves minus 8.5, guys. It's gonna be a great game, 5 p.m. And the only way I see right here is the Rockets. Give me the plus 8.5. Um, San Antonio, not San Antonio. We cash with San Antonio Spurs, right? On the Poppy special. But the Minnesota Timberwolves, they got Carl Anthony Towns is out, and everybody else is playing. Kevin Porter Jr. is out for the Rockets. Everybody else in the lineup. I see the Rockets keeping this game close. The Minnesota Timberwolves are good, 15-10 at home. Rockets are 4-20. So I see the Rockets, covering the spread. They're gonna lose, but they're gonna keep it close because Minnesota Timberwolves are thinking, yeah, it's the Rockets. They're gonna underestimate them, and the Rockets are playing hard like it's the NBA Finals. So that's what I'm like. It's the only way Rockets plus 8.5. On the next game is Indiana Pacers plus 6.5 versus the Phoenix Suns minus 6.5. And on this game, I really like the Phoenix Suns. Give me the minus 6.5. Indiana is coming off back-to-back games. They're 8-15 in the road. Phoenix Suns are 15-7 at home. So we'll like the Phoenix Suns. Even though the Pacers don't have any injuries, they're gonna be tired. They're gonna be sleepy time. Different time in the Arizona time compared to the East Coast where they're from. And the injuries for the Suns, of course, Chris Paul's not gonna play there. Cameron Johnson and Landry Shamet. So that means Joe Crowder's gonna be in there. So it's gonna be good. Give me the only way is the Phoenix Suns minus 6.5. It's gonna be a great win in Phoenix. Now we're gonna go the special edition coverage, guys. Plan on going 6-0, guys, but let's go above 75% like we did yesterday. UFC trifecta like the basketball. I did 3 games trifecta. We're gonna do trifecta UFC. These are the matches that I really like. Johnny Walker minus 210 versus Paul Craig. Hopefully I said your name right. It's gonna be a good match in UFC. I really like Johnny Walker. He won his last match, got that guy knocked out. He knocked him out. So I'm really liking John Walker. He's gonna have the advantage because it's gonna be in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, UFC 283. So he's gonna be very excited. Gonna be having all the crowd, and I think he's gonna knock him out or he's gonna choke him out. If you guys want to check the props on that, but I'm only betting Johnny Walker minus 210. The Brazilian, he's gonna have a lot of passion. It's gonna be a good fight, though. It's gonna be a good fight. Like looking at the whole slate of of cards, there's even honorary mentions on there for the UFC, but I only had to pick 3 matches, so that was really tough. Looking at the card, all the cards are great, so I went with that one. And the next card, we're gonna go with Davidson Figueroa, the Brazilian, versus Brandon Moreno, the Mexican from Tijuana, and it's gonna be a good one. Um, the lightweights, this is gonna be the quad fight. So 4 times already, they already fought 3 times trifecta. This is gonna be the quad fight, and I see this Brandon Moreno the only way he's gonna win because the other time he won Ferguson right there, he felt a little disrespected. He was over there celebrating with his family, and the announcer was saying that Ferguson was right there. He came out of there after this tremendous victory for Brandon Moreno, became the interim champion of UFC. Now he's gonna fight for the championship. Now they're going to fight for the championship. Figueroa versus Brandon Moreno. And he felt disrespected because he was celebrating with his family and the other one was up in there. But I like the way that Brandon Moreno handled it with class, like a classy Mexican is. Viva Mexico! Tijuanero from Tijuana. So the line is minus 120. And actually, on the betting, everyone in Vegas, I believe the line last time I checked on it, it's over 60% is on Brandon Moreno. And I'm telling you, Vegas is usually pretty good when they do this on UFC. Of course, there's some fights you never know who's going to win, but I really like Brandon Moreno. He's going to win and be the champion. And he's actually fighting in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. When Figueredo went up there, they were both talking after Brandon Moreno won, and then he was calling him out in front of his family, right? And it's like, oh, let's take this to Brazil. Let's go take this to Brazil. And Brandon Moreno said, yeah, sure, let's go. Yeah, let's go to Brazil. Wasn't even hesitating. So Brandon Moreno's on the mindset that he's gonna win. And if he becomes the UFC champion, which I'm predicting minus 120, I think Brandon Moreno's next fight is going to be in his home state in Mexico, like Figueroa said, because it's a statement fight for him and it's going to prove that he's the champion. It's going to be a great fight. I believe that's my favorite fight of the whole card, but that's one championship fight. Now we're going to go on to the main event, a championship fight. It's Glover. It's Glover Tavaria plus 128 versus Jamal Hill, up and coming light heavyweight, which is great, amazing. I got his NFT on UFC Strike. If you guys are into NFTs, he's really great, up and coming, and I believe he's gonna win. Give me Jamal Hill minus 148, and right now everyone in Vegas, 90% is on that. So the line is actually 140. I know I put 148, but in late night sessions you get some stuff like this. But even if it's at 148, it doesn't really matter, guys. Jamal Hill's gonna win. It's the only way. Glover Trevor, he's like comparing Brady. He's in his prime right now. As he says, he called it in his prime. He ain't no joke. He was a champion. So it's gonna be a really, really great fight. I personally believe that the last heavyweight match, he could have won the fight a couple seconds, or else he wouldn't have got. He pretty much tapped out in his last fight. He tapped out, and That's why they're having this championship fight, because the champion's not gonna be able to be here. So now, they are gonna go in for the new champion. I see the interim belt, but this is gonna be the new champion. It's not interim belt. Whoever wins is the champion, and it's gonna be a great fight. UFC. The honorary mention on the UFC, the one that I really like. Let's throw in the honorary mention right here. And it's going to be the early fight. Just so you guys know, the pay per view 283 is going to be in Brazil. So it's going to start at 3 p.m. Pacific time, guys. Just so you know. I know I didn't put the time in like I usually do for basketball, but the thing is going to start at 3 p.m., guys. The early fights, the prelim. So I'm really liking this fight. It's gonna be Ismael Bonfam. The line is plus 115, and he's gonna be fighting on this fight against Terrence McKinnon. So Terrence McKinnon is at minus 135. I really like Terrence McKinnon. His record is 13 wins, 4 losses, and Ismael Bonfam is 18 wins, 3 losses. That doesn't matter. Give me the American. Terrence McKinnon honorary minus 135. Give me that, guys. Just do straight bets. That's the honorary one. I believe that one's gonna be like the third fight. Yeah, he's gonna be the fourth fight actually. Fourth fight. Once it starts, one of the bottoms. I call it the sleeper fight. It's gonna be a good fight, guys. So I hope you guys really like this UFC trifecta, but honorary mention. I had to do a Terry McKinnon because for Brandon Moreno it's a quad, so I had to pick a fourth one on there. So um, that was my bonus one for you guys. So plan on going 6-0 with that one that I said the honorary one now 7-0. But either way, guys, I plan on going 75%, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share and cash, guys. Other shows on here, they're asking for money and stuff like that. I mean, all I'm really asking is just grow this channel together. And if you guys like this, please comment on the videos. Please share. Um, any one of your friends that might like this, or in your guys' social media, or even in your community on YouTube, just share. And let's grow this channel together. It's gonna be a great day tomorrow. We're gonna make that bling bling, guys. Have a great day. See you guys on the next one. Take care, and let's make that bling bling and let's cash. Today's gonna be a good day, guys. Thank you.